We have to slow it down on all the carbs. You want some potato salad? You do? Okay, hold on.
Golden like the sun when I step in the seat. Happy sweet vibes, yeah, you know what I mean. From the hive to the home, either way I'm a treat. Going live from my home with a new recipe, yeah.
Honey be a treat, cause honey be so sweet. Honey be a treat, cause honey be so sweet. Honey be a treat, cause honey be so sweet, yeah. Honey
And breathable. I absolutely love it. Hey guys, and welcome back to my kitchen, guys. Today we are making something so delicious. We are making a comfort food, a very easy comfort food, okay? So before we get started and I tell you what we're making, thumbs up the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's do that first, okay? So let's stop everything that you're doing and subscribe. Did you do it yet? You did? Okay, thank you so much. You're so amazing. Okay, so now that you've subscribed, make sure you hit that bell to be notified so every time that I am throwing these hits after hits after hits, you will know it. Okay, so today we are making chicken and dumplings my way. Guys, if you know me, you know I don't do anything nobody else's way. I make my food the way I make my food, right? So I'll see somebody else's recipe, I'll do it verbatim, and then after that, I just go and do my own thing. Okay, so this is comfort food made my way. You can tweak it how you want to tweak it, but yeah, let's get started. I think the biggest thing you really need to know is honestly is what to put in it and what to put in it and how to make the dumplings. I think that might be the thing for it. So right now I'm gonna have some chicken over here that's actually boiling, and I'll show you what I'm gonna put inside of this broth. Let's go. Okay, so we have 2 whole chickens boiling in a pot. Yeah, they've been washed and cleaned. So I'm gonna take some of this Badia Complete and put it in here. Remember, it's your broth. Do it the way you want, okay? So this is just for the chicken for now. We still be adding more later on, okay? So this is garlic powder. Guys, never mind my nails. I'm supposed to get my nails done. Hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah, we need to watch the salt intake. But I'm going to put in my favorite and your favorite too, chicken bouillon. I know, guys. That's a lot of sodium. I know. Chicken bouillon. We're going to add some other stuff to it, but I want to make sure that we get the chicken nice and flavored. I like pepper, so that's not enough pepper to me. I know. I don't know if you made a mistake and poured it. No, I opened that on purpose, guys. No big deal. It's no big deal. Guys, I know I could have broke her down some, but what I did do is I split her in half so she'll get done much quicker. So yeah, while she's cooking, we'll just go ahead and get started on the other stuff. We'll get started on the dumplings. So yeah, so let that cook on down. I got her on high. She might overflow, but I'm gonna put a lid over top of her. Probably vent her a little bit. See how I'll just let it vent a little bit so it won't overflow? So that's what that's gonna be for now. So let's get started on our dumplings, but let me show you what vegetables I have that we're gonna put inside of this pot. All right, guys, so the vegetables that we're working with, we have celery, we have carrots. This is fresh carrots, guys. You are not gonna get the same sweetness and the flavor if you don't use fresh carrots. But yes, you can use canned carrots, but those flavors is not gonna pop out. I have onion here. Again, I'm doing it my way. We have jalapeno right here. And again, we're doing it my way. So let's get started on the dumplings. Okay, so the recipe calls for 1 cup of all-purpose flour. So let's get that inside of there. We're gonna do all the dry ingredients and then we'll do the wet ingredients. So 1 cup of all-purpose flour. 1 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. This is the kind of salt that I use. You use what you want. Just want to make sure I don't pour too much. One tablespoon of melted butter. Well, hold on. First, before we put the butter in, let's go ahead and whisk or stir in this the dry ingredients. Yeah, let's stir this up first, just to make sure that the baking powder and the everything gets mixed in perfectly. Okay. We're gonna combine all the dry ingredients and make sure that's incorporated first. So this recipe calls for 1/2 cup of milk. I don't have milk, but you can also use water. So I'm gonna put some water in there. This is 1/2 cup of water. Improvise, guys. It's no big deal. No big deal. And we need 1 tablespoon of melted butter. Here's our melted butter. Maybe a little bit more. It's okay. And then you just take the rest of this butter and just add it into your broth. So now that we have all the mixed the mixed dry ingredients and everything's mixed together, the wet ingredients is in here. We're just gonna combine everything just until it comes together. Just until it comes together. We don't do too much, guys. I'm just showing you this right here, right now. But we're gonna end up making more dumplings. This is definitely not gonna be enough for that huge pot, so I'll probably double this in size. But we'll just start from this right now, just so I can show you what to do. All right. So when it comes to this right here, you don't want to over-mix it. Okay. Now this should be slightly sticky, not dry or stiff. Okay, should be slightly sticky. And I'm gonna show you in a few seconds. See? Should be slightly sticky. It's not dry. This is what you're looking for, okay? All right, with our magical camera, we made more here. Same consistency. I just went on and doubled up that recipe right here, and now you two may join hands in order to be married. Go ahead and connect your bodies, your mind and your spirits together, because you will forever be together from this day forward. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take the lid off. This has been boiling probably for about an hour and 15 minutes. As you can see, everything pretty much fell apart. It's completely done, as you can see. All right, let me pull it up a little bit more so you can see that she's done. Uh-oh, she's moving around. Yeah, she's done. No worries. Let's see, look at this wing. That falls off the bone. Amazing. Stab that girl. Oh, don't try to run now. Look at this. Falling off of the bone. So this is what you're looking for, okay? So now that we have some of our broth is seasoned. I mean, it's seasoned, but not the way I like it. So we're just going to remove the chicken out of here. I'm going to put it into another pot. That way I can debone this chicken. And we're going to go ahead and start adding our vegetables and our dumplings in here, okay? We're gonna do that, and then we'll add the chicken back, okay? So let's just go ahead and start taking this out. So we're just transferring it from one pot to another. Going fishing for chicken. We're fishing for chicken, that's funny. Cut it out, honeybee, cut it out. You know what I was thinking? You know, these little wings and stuff like that, instead of deboning them, just kind of leave the wings in here. You know what I mean? Debone the rest, but leave the wings in there. I don't know. Looks cute. Oh no, a piece of fat. Chico can have that. We're gonna get all the meat. All right. I think it's okay to leave bones in it. I don't know. My mom, she did this little thing before. She was making something. It wasn't necessarily chicken and dumplings, but there was bones all up in that thing. I'll tell you that right now. Bones all up and through. I'm gonna leave this in there. I think a little bone here and there is cute. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Does that make sense to you? You know what I mean? Like a little bone. That's fine. Or if you can take it out, take it out. But I think, you know, in your bowl, you won't be mad if you've seen this in your bowl. And these things still got feathers. Lord have mercy. All right. And yes, I cleaned it. Did you see the feathers? No, I didn't. Well, you didn't clean it right. Hush. So we have our chicken. We're just gonna let our chicken sit right here in a pot for a second. And we're gonna go ahead and start adding our vegetables inside of this pot. And we're gonna actually season it a little bit more. So let me show you what I'm gonna do. Okay, so you do want your, well, I do. Some people want theirs soupy and some people want theirs a little bit on the thicker side. I like mine a little bit on the thicker side, so I'm gonna add the rest of the butter that I was using earlier into the pot. I'm going to put some flour in there in the pot. I don't necessarily know how much flour I'm gonna put in there, but it's kind of like depends on how thick you want yours to be. So I want mine fairly thick, so I'm gonna add some flour into there. And guys, don't forget, we're not gonna do too much flour right now. We can always add a little bit at a time because we are still gotta put our dumplings in there, and those have natural. The flour is automatically gonna, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Darn it. Does it make sense to you? No worries. And don't worry, this will all boil down. No worries. Okie dokie. Now with that, we're going to put, I got this right here. You can get this from Aldi, you can get this from Save-A-Lot or anywhere else. This is an onion pack. So I'm just gonna take one of these. Actually two, so two comes in a pack. I'm gonna open both of these up. Y'all, they're hard to open up. What in the world's going on here? So we gotta cut these open. They definitely don't make it easy. Put the onion soup packet in there. Guys, remember, do your own thing. Okay, be creative, be creative. Be creative. All right. I'm gonna throw some of this parsley flakes inside of there because I think it's cute. The color. And I'm going to throw a little bit of paprika in there and some red crushed pepper flakes. Just a little bit. We don't need that much. Remember, I still have my jalapenos that's going inside of there. So that's that. And we got a little bit of paprika. Paprika. For color. All right, let's get these vegetables in there. First of all, let me try the soup. Because we might need more bouillon. Hold on. Delicioso, but definitely could use a little bit more bouillon. There we go. Now, if that's not enough, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say, girlfriend. A little bit more of this badia. Okay, let's throw the vegetables in there. Enough playing around. All right, we have our celery. Here's our celery. Going in there. Get in there, girl. Guys, I don't know why they resist. Stop resisting. We have our carrots. I know you're not resisting because, girl, you need something done to your head. Oh, Lord. Okay, then we have a few more that tried to run away and escape. We have our jalapeno and our onion going in the pot. But we can't swim. Not my problem. Not my problem. You're gonna learn today. All right, that's our vegetables. All right, now we're gonna spoon in our dumplings a little bit at a time, guys, just a little bit at a time. But I wanna make sure this water is boiling first a little bit. Not necessarily boiling, let's let it get a little bit hot, okay? A little bit more hot. All right, so I put the lid on it so I can make sure, see if it's hot enough, but this is a very big pot, so it is hot, but let's just go ahead and get started on our dumplings. So we're just gonna take a little bit at a time, okay? Remember, they will double in size. We don't want them super close together. We're just taking a little bit at a time. And we're just kind of spooning it in. A little bit at a time. Remember, it's okay if it's sticky. It's supposed to be. Just putting them in there. This much. I'm gonna put as much as I can in there without them like touching each other, and then I'm gonna go back and add more to it, okay? Because we don't want our dumplings to be stuck together. That's what we don't want. So make them as small as, not as small as possible, but like kind of like this, because they're gonna double in size. Get in there, girlfriend. Yeah, I know some of them they gotta be touching. Y'all gotta be touching. Somehow, some way. I feel in my heart. Ooh, that piece is bubbling. All right. You get it. So I'm gonna put the lid back on. Look at this, guys. No meat left behind. Look at Chico. Chico's like, give me that meat, girl. Give me that meat. No meat left behind. Now that's how you debone a chicken. Okay, so our chickens are deboned. I'm just gonna make sure they're cut down enough. I'm just gonna close this up and twist. Close it up a little bit and twist. I mean, I know you could probably, you could use your hands, you could use fork, all that kind of stuff, but guys, not today. Plus, I still want to keep it a little bit on the chunky side too. So there we go. Just a little bit. We don't need to cut it down. We don't need it to be baby food. We don't want it to be mush, but just a little bit, okay? Just like that. I think that's pretty awesome. Are you listening? Baby, can you hear me? Here goes a bone. Here goes a bizone. A bizone. A bizone. Let's take that out of there. I don't know what it is, but I used to like when I used to find bones in my soups and stuff. Yeah, this is a good way to recheck. You can use chicken thighs that's boneless if you want to. All right, let's take her over to the pot. So just in case I forgot to tell you, you do not want to move around your, when your dumplings get in there, you don't want to move it around a lot. So when your dumplings get into the pot, you don't want to do a whole bunch of moving around until it starts to pretty much get done. I'm using this here. All right. Just checking it out. We're just checking it out. Look at the color. If you like your dumplings bigger, if you like them smaller, do them smaller. Totally up to you. But we're going to go ahead and add the chicken to it, okay? It looks pretty. She looks beautiful. Let's add the chicken. And this is 2 whole chickens that I have in here. 2 whole chickens. And again, you don't need like cream of, you can use cream of mushroom or cream of chicken if you want to, but you don't really necessarily need it because the flour that's already inside of the dumplings will already thicken it up, plus the fat from the chicken naturally thickens it up. Oh, she looks beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to add a little bit more of this parsley flakes. Just for looks. She do anything for clout. She do anything for clout. Okay. We're just going to let her simmer. But first, let me try her delicious juices just to be sure. Actually, I'm going to get me a little carrot too. Give me a little carrot. Let's just try her out because you never know. Now that is delicious. I'm going to cover it for about 10-15 minutes and then I'll try one of the dumplings. But yeah, so far so good. It's delicious, guys. All right, guys, this is done. Now I'm trying to figure out if I should put this in this bowl or not. But yeah, let's just check her out. Put her in this bowl for now. Ooh, sorry, guys. I do want some broth. So I worked hard on this broth. Give me some dumplings, girlfriend. Oh, that looks divine. Guys, it is so super time to eat, guys. Now, I can't say I'm super hungry because, of course, I've been tasting the food. Guys, if you hear noise in the background, there are kids outside playing. Some of them are on spring break. Some of them are not on spring break. So that's that. All right, guys, let me pray real quick, okay? Let's eat, guys. I'm super excited. Okay, you already know Chico's over here ready to get down with the get down and come on with the come on. Okay. I like saltine crackers with my soups. That comes all from Granny. Granny, she gave us saltine crackers all the time, but I do have some kind of special crackers over there if they want them. That's up to them though. I want a couple bites, guys. And it is a little bit on the spicy side. I did it on purpose. There is a couple bones in here, which I love so much. Comfort. Comfort food, comfort food. I went down the street and got the carrots today because I didn't have any. I mean, I have some canned carrots, but this is nothing if it's not fresh. You know what I mean? It's got to be fresh. The dumplings are soft. They're perfect. Somebody's kid is out there screaming. Girl, that don't make no sense. But I got celery and stuff in here. The celery, be honest with you guys, I'm not a celery fan when it comes to cooked celery. But I do like it in my soup. Chico's right here. He's like, please don't make me miss out on this one. Please calm down. Guys, I've been trying to clear Chico's stomach out a little bit. He's been acting a little bit strange. Not like using it like he's supposed to, you know. Now this. Is a good soup. I could eat this for the rest of this week. If you want it to be much easier than how I did mine, look, you don't have to use whole chicken. I only used whole chicken because I had gotten that from Aldi. And it was in the freezer, so I was like, let me use it. You know what I mean? So that's why I use this chicken. Otherwise, I'd probably use something that's like already deboned, maybe something like a chicken breast or something like that. Delicious and hot. I know you're probably thinking it's spring, right? But some areas are still super kind of chilly and cold, so this works. Plus, if you have problems with your digestive system or anything like that, this is what you want to reach for. You know what I mean? Not so much the sodium, but I like the spice in there too. I added some jalapeno and the crushed red peppers. I think that just complemented the dish. For real, for real. Like, if you don't like spice, don't put it in there. This girl's still hot. Delicious. Tell me, what do you eat your chicken and dumplings or any kind of soup with, for that matter? Do you use crackers? Do you eat a sandwich with it? I can't do the sandwich thing. Is there any type of bread that you use with it? Like a ciabatta bread or anything like that? Y'all, this kitchen is hot. I know. I'm usually oily anyway, but today I'm super oily. And it's okay. It's okay. It's for a good reason, guys. We're eating today. But yeah. Tell me what you guys have your soup with. What do you have your soup? What did you grow up having your soup with? Guys, it's so comforting to me because it's not that warm outside to me. It really isn't. It's okay, but it's still winter weather coat time here in Ohio. I don't know what your guys' weather look like. Here it's still kind of cold. And we shouldn't be skimping out on those soup. Chico, you're not getting any soup. Not even a bit. I'm so sorry. I did give him some fat, guys. I gave him a little bit of the fat that came off the bone. Yeah, after it got through cooking. But yeah. Take one more bite. So good. So good and worth it. It was worth the time. I think I started this at right now it's 7:51. I think I started this at maybe 3:30. It was worth it. All right, guys, this is it for now. I'm gonna take me a shower and get ready to watch me some movies and finish the rest of my soup, guys, because I'm gonna relax. It's spring break for me, and I'm super, super geeked for that. Okay, guys? So, don't forget, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. I have way more things coming up. I got some fun, easy activities that's going to be going on with for the kids, and things that's going to be comforting to mom, okay, as well. So, if you like what you see, please smash that like button as well, okay, guys? I love y'all so, so much. So, so much. And, stay sweet, and I will see you next time in the Honey Hive. Bye. Ding, 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 ding. I'll crack me up.